Imagine this. You're happily married, you trust your husband completely. Until one night you scroll through his phone and find secret messages between him and your best friend. At first it looks innocent, almost laughably casual. But then you see the gaps, the missing texts, the ones they deleted. That's when the world you thought was safe suddenly starts cracking. If you've ever been blindsided by someone you trusted most, hit that like button and subscribe. Because today I'm sharing a story of betrayal, suspicion, and a revenge so sweet it left both a husband and a so-called friend stunned. I'm 36, my husband is the same age. For years I believed we had what everyone else envied, a loving, rock-solid marriage. We had kids, routines, inside jokes, the kind of bond where cheating just didn't exist in my mind. So why was I holding his phone at 11 p.m., staring at texts from my friend? It started innocently. A fundraiser at school. She texted him about how the kids were being little troublemakers. They laughed, swapped memes, made small talk. Fine, whatever. But the more I scrolled, the more I realized. This wasn't a one-time thing. They'd been texting regularly, and here's the kicker. He never mentioned it. Not once. My stomach dropped. My palms got clammy. Something was wrong. The texts weren't sexual, not outright. No, I love you, no sexts. But there were gaps, places where I could tell a message was missing. I scrolled back and forth, like if I stared long enough, the missing pieces would magically reappear. But they didn't. Instead, I saw snippets of what could have been flirting, half-jokes cut off, threads that just ended, and then silence. I felt the walls close in. My heart was pounding so hard I could hear it in my ears. When I confronted him, he looked surprised. Hurt even. They're just messages, he said. She's your friend. We're just chatting. Why don't you trust me? And he offered me his phone. He reminded me of our open phone policy. He swore he had nothing to hide. But here's the thing. People who really have nothing to hide don't delete messages. That night, I lay awake staring at the ceiling. My friend, someone I trusted to watch my kids, was sneaking into private conversations with my husband. And he let her. Whether it had crossed a line yet didn't matter. They'd already crossed me. I decided if they were going to play games behind my back, I was going to beat them at their own. Step 1. I stopped mentioning the texts. I acted normal. Smiling wife. Loyal friend. But inside, I was cataloging every move, every excuse. Step 2. I started saving everything. Screenshots of messages, timelines of when they talked, little inconsistencies in their stories. If they wanted to gaslight me, I'd be ready. And then, step 3, I tested them. One day, I casually told my friend that my husband and I were thinking about taking a break to focus on ourselves. It was a lie, but I wanted to see her reaction. Her eyes lit up for a second, just a flicker, but enough. She leaned in all sympathetic. Oh, wow. I'm so sorry. But you know, if you ever need space, I'm here for you. I felt my stomach twist. She wasn't sorry. She was ready. The final straw came a week later. My husband's phone buzzed. I watched his face change. Not guilty, not ashamed, but that little smirk people get when they're enjoying a secret. That was it. I wasn't going to scream. I wasn't going to cry. I wasn't even going to beg for the truth. That's what they expected. Instead, I was going to end this in a way they couldn't come back from. I planned a dinner, invited her over, made it look like a casual family night, kids running around, food on the table, laughter in the air. But before she arrived, I printed the screenshots. Every missing gap, every late-night accidental text, every suspicious joke. I laid them neatly in a folder. Dinner started normal. They laughed, they joked. My husband even teased her about something the kids did. My blood boiled, but I smiled. Halfway through dessert, I excused myself, grabbed the folder, and dropped it right on the table. Silence. What's this? My husband asked. I looked my friend dead in the eye. That's every conversation you've had with my husband. Every word. Every message you thought you deleted. Her face drained of color. She stammered, trying to explain. It's not what it looks like, but I cut her off. You're supposed to be my friend, and you... I turned to him, my voice steady but sharp. You're supposed to be my husband. Friends don't sneak behind backs. Husbands don't delete texts. So tell me, both of you, what exactly were you hoping to find here? Each other? The room was dead quiet. My husband opened his mouth, but no words came out. He knew there was nothing he could say. And then, I smiled. You know what? Don't bother answering, because I'm done playing detective in my own marriage. I stood up, walked to the kitchen, and came back with 2 envelopes. One was divorce papers, already prepared with a lawyer. The other, a bill, for the money I had quietly pulled from our joint account into my name over the past few weeks. I slid them across the table. Since you two love secret conversations so much, now you can have plenty. Without me in the picture, my friend's jaw dropped. My husband's face went pale. That was my revenge. Not screaming, not begging, not fighting. Just taking everything they thought they had power over and pulling it out from under them. Here's the thing. Betrayal doesn't always look like cheating in a bed. Sometimes it's the slow secret texts, the laughs you're not invited to, the lies wrapped in friendship. And sometimes the most powerful revenge is simply refusing to let them break you. If this story gave you chills, smash that like button and subscribe for more tales of betrayal, justice, and sweet, sweet revenge. And tell me in the comments, do you think emotional cheating is just as bad as physical cheating? I'll be reading every reply.